Daily Horoscope, the 27th of November 2016. Daily Horoscope for Aries. Ruling planets, Mars, Pluto. You must learn to lead a more simple life even in the face of material necessity. Future now seems to be a redefining of your values, and while the moon transits your 8th house, this may also extend to your personal relationships and what you necessarily want from the other person. But that may have more to do with what you are capable of giving first. As the moon moves to the square of Mars today, you need to keep your emotions under control. You're also eager to lecture someone, possibly your husband or lover, on just how bent their attitude has been lately. However, you may have to set a sweet trap to catch them out before getting them to acknowledge your point. Daily Horoscope for Taurus. Ruling planets, Venus. To find that perfect sweet spot in a relationship requires exploration. If inseparability, stability and security are what you are looking for, you need to embark on a mission of sorts to find what it is you are looking for. Unfortunately, most people think that perfect personal situation is going to come falling in their lap sometime, but that's not the case. The universe will reflect exactly the energy that you are giving out. The moon transits your 7th house now, so making meaning of any current relationship is a pretty important thing for you. Don't let your emotions get on the road of clear and rational interaction. Daily Horoscope for Gemini. Ruling planets, Mercury. Playing by the rules may not necessarily propel you on your path in exactly the way you want, but you should look at the current circumstances you are in professionally as a means of building bridges, stepping stones to where you actually want to go. With the moon transiting your 6th house of workplace practices and etiquette, you may become frustrated with office politics, backstabbing, and the other mind games that you are not particularly interested in playing currently. Head down, backside up is the best policy now. Daily Horoscope for Cancer. Ruling planets, Moon. It's a strange fact, but sometimes you need to eliminate the things that are going to eradicate you first. Of course, you have to use your intuition to see exactly what is that, and sometimes you may point the finger of blame at the wrong person. Curiosity and half-baked information are not going to lead you to the truth of the matter. Your mind is highly imaginative now as the moon transits your 5th house, so you need to be careful that your decisions are based on cold hard fact. Someone could test your authority and your willingness to do combat, in a friendly sense of course. By all means, be prepared to compete, but don't forget if you happen to lose you'll have to deal with the embarrassment of it all. Daily Horoscope for Leo. Ruling planets, Sun. You will soon be re-energized by a power deep within yourself, a power that is ethereal, holistic. Affirmations may be the solution to overcoming what's been holding you back from a new understanding of what you should be doing and where you should be going. The opposition of Jupiter to Uranus, which is placed in your 9th house of philosophical understanding, is challenging you now. But don't change too much. You're probably overlooking the better qualities of your character that people are attracted to. By shifting too much from what others know, you could do yourself an injustice and lose friends rather than make new ones. Daily Horoscope for Virgo. Ruling planets, Mercury. It's time to take your personal truth to the next level, but you may need to sacrifice a situation or even people along the way of this path. You need to redefine the lines across which others are never to cross, because if you become weak and too accommodating, people are going to take advantage of you. People treat you the way you allow them to treat you, so stand firm in your principles and let others know exactly what you expect of them. You may feel as though you have just as much opportunity remaining behind closed doors, but you know this is not the case. Get your best outfit on. Get out and enjoy the world and expect the best now. Daily Horoscope for Libra. Ruling planets, Venus. Having difficult experiences in the past means approaching similar experiences in the present may cause you to be living life through some unpleasant filter. Fear is what is holding you back, and especially with reference to health and physical well-being, it's time to jettison those past fears. Neptune is in your 6th house of health and diet, and you must revisit some aspects of your past actions or healing processes to finish the job now. Waiting for the most appropriate time to invest money could also come at a cost. Everything is relative, so holding back and waiting for a more opportune moment may not necessarily be the wisest plan. Take a punt and do it in a judicious fashion. Daily horoscope for Scorpio. Ruling planets: Pluto, Mars. You can only electrify life by living it with a spirit of adventure, transforming yourself and in the process rejuvenating those around you. The conversations should tell the story of who you are and how you came to be who you are, and in this process, you can ennoble others through elevating their consciousness. Charity begins at home, however, and perhaps now you've been avoiding your family and relatives, obviously for good reason. But you can't isolate yourself forever, and at some point, you need to make those reconnections using the above advice. You are driven by Mars in the 4th house to improve your family circumstances. Daily horoscope for Sagittarius. Ruling planets: Jupiter, Neptune. They say that nothing is impossible, but when you're in a controlling situation, with the demands and responsibilities of day-to-day life, it seems as if everything is in fact impossible. You need to dig deep to find what it is in your life that energizes you as your sense of meaning. It's only through pursuing a passion now that you can turn those impossible scenarios into a can-do vision. Your mind is stimulated by Uranus, so the first thing is to think outside your usual parameters and dare to be different. To correct relationships, go back into the past and analyze the outcome of certain love affairs. By doing that, you'll be better equipped to improve yourself and achieve more success in your love life in future. Daily horoscope for Capricorn. Ruling planets: Saturn, Uranus. Friends may seem a little juvenile at the moment, which is why you may be expanding your social circle and looking for new and stimulating company. As the moon transits your 11th house, looks like more to the emotional and mental compatibility with people rather than what they have or what they do. Sometimes looks can be deceiving, so you may inadvertently gloss over someone who may have an important message for you, or better still could become a significant friend in the future. You will feel enthusiastic about an offer of partnership or love, but don't let your impulsiveness run away with you. You need to study the person's history closely, their record of success or failure before committing. Daily horoscope for Aquarius. Ruling planets: Uranus, Saturn. Your life may be approaching a tipping point now, but as mentioned earlier, you mustn't allow Mars, the militant planet, to be the driving force behind the changes you must make now in your life. The expensive trine aspect from Jupiter to Mars in your sun sign is an excellent omen, showing that your vision is on track and expanding at present. Don't let others subject you to their negative influences, and this may to some extent involve maintaining a low profile for a while. You continue to be playful and want to explore what's on offer in your personal relationships. You may need to break some boundaries. Daily horoscope for Pisces. Ruling planets: Neptune, Jupiter. You must work tirelessly and diligently to cultivate any talent you may have. Don't be afraid to put it out there now. A significant shift in value is what invigorates any pioneer, but even if you don't feel as if you are a trailblazer, this is the sort of attitude is going to help you unlock the door to your future, bringing with it more success and personal fulfillment. A new course of study or some educational field can be of interest to you while the moon is transiting your 9th house of higher learning. You want open-heartedness and affection, but a subtle undercurrent doesn't allow it for the moment. You need to explore another person's psychological profile first.